Welcome, my name's Arna, and today I'm going to show you how to install the Active POS and set up the POS on an iPad. So here is an iPad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the App Store. And then up here in search, I'm going to type Active Club Point of Sale. It'll bring up this picture. And here is an icon for downloading the app. But I'm going to click on this icon here. And this gives you some visual information about the POS and some history, even some version history. So now let's download. So it's downloading. And it says that we can open it. So let's open it. And it's going to ask us whether we want to allow Active Club POS to make use of the GPS capability of the iPad. And that's something we really would like to turn on. Now, if I did try to log in with my PIN at this point, we still haven't set it up, so it's not going to work. Now, on the iPad, there's this home button. I'm going to click on that twice. And then I'm going to flip my finger in that direction. And that will close that. And I'm going to do the same with this one, which is the Apple app loading software. So now I have Active Club loaded here. Now we're going to flip the screen this way. And here is a button called Settings. Now, the exact location of your settings icon might be different than what you're seeing here. We're going to click on that. And then on the left-hand side, we're going to flip downwards until we get to Active Club. And there she is, Active Club POS. So let's click on it. And the location services have been set up to allow the application to use the location services. So now I want to show you this number, which is the version number. You might be asked by support where that is kept. That's where it is. So the next thing is the station. Every iPad that you have should be given a station name. You can give it any name, and this station name will accompany any sales that happen on the iPad, and there are other places where it's stored as well, what the iPad name is. So I'm going to call it White iPad. And then here, the next one is to set up which card reader I have. Support will have given you which reader to use. And then click on Printer, and you have to pick one of the printers that we support. And then here is the data center. And again, you will be given instructions as to which data center you're going to be connecting to. And then here comes your database name, which will have been given to you in your welcome letter. So I'm going to put in our database, which is marketing. So there's my database name. And here is the timeout. This is if the iPad goes idle, the Active Club iPad application, I should say, how long it should go idle before it times out and goes back to the login screen. It defaults here to 30 minutes. So this is the time it takes if there's no activity, that it automatically goes back to the login PIN screen. And then here, I want to say whether I actually have a printer or not, and you just swipe that little green thing, or that was gray, to the right. And then here, you have to provide an IP address for the printer. And that would look something like this: 192.168.23.45. And then finally, the port that you're going to be using for the printer, which defaults to 9100. So now I'm going to click on the home button. Takes me back to the home screen of the iPad. I'm going to flick to the left. That'll bring forward my Active Club icon, which I now am going to push. Get a picture of the iPad application, and I'm going to enter my PIN number, and I'm in. It took me straight to Napa because I have enabled GPS, and that was set up for us. So that is the iPad setup. I hope you found that useful. Thank you very much for coming, and until the next time, bye-bye.